Up? Yeah, man, up, man. You want some up, man? Keep it real. Yeah, man. We knocking, you know. Always knocking. Yeah, man. Keep it real, always knocking. Yeah, man. All right, so tonight, you are going to want jump back on the policy upon them thing one more time. See? I'm going to show you something. I'll show you the pattern, but you must overlook. You must overlook. Yeah? Now, I'll show you a pattern right now. You must overlook. Remember, we're going to Haiti the other day, right? Remember? Bless. Justin up. Campbell, me there, man. Spence up. See, Mr. G, there, up. Bless up. See? You remember what going on in Haiti the other day? I remember what going on in Venezuela? It's not different from where they're going in Jamaica back in the days. You see, out of many, big up yourself. Yeah, man. Gotcha music. Gotcha mystic. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. Kingston story. Wildlife. Up. See? It's not different from what it go on back in the 1980. 75, 76, and 80. See? It's not different. I'm going to show you clippings. I'm going to show you say, you see, sometimes when you watch how the world running, I'm going to tell you this straight again. Because, you know, I see two people, this man when me attack. You know, see, when you come and talk, Tony up. Saying, yeah, man. News up. Gail up. Yeah, man. Independent up. Yeah, man. Linda up. Blessed. See? You notice sometimes them come and talk, fly, big up yourself. Mr. G, up. See? You notice when them come and talk, each time them come and talk, and you see a man come talk, or me just come down more hard. I show the people them said this now. We separate facts from fiction. And we keep it real. See? I'm going to ask the people them, in our head right now, we are big people now, right? We don't really make people use propaganda all the time and just come do no one no want and then we just run with it. We self, sometimes our own don't fall, you know, because people do things. The leaders them. And then them blame and them say something and then we just listen and run with it. That's why man did that, you know, if you just study, man. Be first in study, man. Knowledge are power, read, study. And now where a man say you run with. Alright? So I could just take a look in at 80. And always look who involved in this country and who are move them. And look where them work for. Yes, them work with private company. Just take a look. Come here, I draw back in and I can play something make one hear, you know. I draw from 80 first. Yeah? Watch this.
Pages of a spy novel, but it's playing out in real life. After an ex-Green Beret led a failed attempt to start an uprising against Venezuela's leader, Nicolas Maduro, the botched raid...
Rosetta start from Venezuela, not from Haiti, from Venezuela. After ex-Green... All right, just listen. I just want to know, just watch this.
Now to a story that seems like it was ripped right from the pages of a spy novel, but it's playing out in real life. After an ex-Green Beret led a failed attempt to start an uprising against Venezuela's leader, Nicolas Maduro, the botched raid on Venezuela's shores has left 2 former U.S. service members captured there, and their families are now looking for answers.
What can I remember them say? 2 former service member. They always have 2 or more and them a service member. And not just normal citizen, you know. I just said, but them I work for private company now. That's how we are here. That's why I listen.
On how their loved ones got involved. ABC News Chief Global Affairs Correspondent Martha Raddatz has this story.
Operation Gideon, as this botched mission was dubbed, was over before the 2 boats even hit Venezuela's shores. Officials there saying 6 were killed by the Venezuelan military and more than a dozen men rounded up and detained, including these 2 Americans working for a private security firm, Luke Denman and Aaron Berry, both former Special Forces soldiers. Berry's wife of 19 years and mother to his 2 children had no idea he was anywhere near Venezuela. Melanie, you must have been shocked when you found out.
Yeah.
You didn't know he was in Venezuela. You didn't know what he was doing. And how did you...
Call it news press, you know? So it is in Venezuela and didn't know what you're doing. 19 years of married to a man and you didn't even know. Special Forces. But work with a private company now. So why they do a private company? So you tell me, say, okay, a country attack against a leader, and then you know what special forces have done special training. I take it up on your head. I know so you can get captured. Not even your wife will tell about the operation. Yeah? But when you get captured now, you say you work with a special company. That's a security firm. So who appear, you know, the opposition. Because the opposition man got power, you know. This is what opposition do. This is what going on in Jamaica. Me just show you something.
Find
In
out.
a real time.
Through online reports. I mean, and then I couldn't believe it. I was in total shock, and it's just like, you know, your heart stops, and it's like the world stands still, and you don't know what's going on. It was just really, you know, terrifying.
Luke Denman's girlfriend, Tatiana Sumiko Sato, was in the dark as well. With a lot of questions.
Yeah.
What's the first question you'd ask him?
What the hell? I don't know. I don't know. I can't answer that. I don't know. I just want to hug him and just hold him is kind of where I'm at. I don't even know if I want to talk. I just want to see him and hold him and never let him go.
But just about the same time, Denman...
So if I ask you people now, what do we have sense right now? So if you have a husband, anyone I want a woman have a husband, and you don't know nothing at all, him just get up and just missing. Now you have reported to police and you hear all kind of things and people missing, and that's what we naturally do, don't it? But Mr. just kind of half of them up and you know report, you never know say him reaches and you know say nothing at all, and not even police and not no reporter, nothing at all. And I went, oh, that's one talk him, never even know where I'm gone. So you buy this? You want someone buy this? You hear the question on me ask all the time? Eh? So me to ask a question. Because when somebody missing, when somebody missing, you don't go report it. Married for 19 years or something like that, and then somebody missing, and if I live now 19, how much years, and your husband just missing, and the man just missing, and you know, we never hide the same day or so. This is a sovereign country. See? All right, watch.
And Barry were being captured. The man behind Operation Gideon, Jordan Goudreau, was boasting on Twitter of the mission's success.
At 1700 hours, a daring amphibious raid was launched from the border of Colombia deep into the heart of Caracas. Our men...
You wait there from Colombia. Colombia, the same Colombia this, you know, but launched from Colombia. I play something else again. Colombia. So them Colombian, I work with them. Them from America, them from Colombia. Launch, what do I? For over, okay.
are continuing to fight right now. Our units have been activated in the south, west, and east of Venezuela. Commander Nieto is with me, is co-located, and Commander Sakay is on the ground now fighting.
Goudreau, who also served in the Army with Denman and Barry, runs a private security firm in Florida, Silvercore. His promotional video showing him during his Green Beret days and providing security at a Trump rally. Later, telling a Venezuelan news outlet he had been training for this invasion for a year.
Are you familiar with Alexander the Great, the Battle of Gaugamela? He struck deep into the heart of the enemy, and that's how he won.
In scripted and heavily edited videos.
So all your American and Venezuela your enemy now with the people them were down there and what have you. Remember nobody can entangle in American thing, you know. Because if you tell thing come out American thing, Putin and them people there. Entangling in them affairs and everything, don't it? Okay.
Released by the Venezuelans of the captured Americans. Denman, likely under duress, says that Donald Trump was behind the invasion. But despite Trump's diplomatic efforts to oust Venezuela's corrupt President Nicolas Maduro, the administration has made clear that Jordan Goudreau,
Donald Trump, I try oust the corrupt Nicolas Maduro, the corrupt Donald Trump, you know, the saint Donald Trump. When the feds just raid and if take for the one of them thing there because you have to take for them secret thing there from what name? Mar-a-Lago, wait one name, the corrupt Nicholas, what name, the saint Donald Trump, okay.
and his men were not working for the U.S. government.
There was no U.S. government direct involvement in this operation.
Former Navy SEAL.
There's still, former Navy SEAL, there's still a U.S. government draw the embargo, and them don't know nothing at all about this. Nothing. All right? Right? Them don't know nothing. Okay? So them man don't step on them on. They work with us at the security company, and you go with special force training to overthrow who them president and everything. From leave for your country, have your wife and everything for live for. Nobody know where you're gone. And nobody no report say they gone somewhere, do not attack till they get captured. Then they say, okay, not US government, and we don't know. I work for a private company. We hear it more than one time. I'll play it again.
Ephraim Matos agrees. He says he was initially going to provide training for the mission, but then bailed out.
Pretty much within the first 5 minutes of looking at all of the stuff that they were telling me, especially when I looked into the Civil Corp, I was like, no, this is not legit. This is not backed by the U.S. government.
Matos said the men working for Jordan Goudreau were likely convinced it was a U.S.-sanctioned operation. Luke Denman's parents say they think it was sanctioned by the Venezuelan opposition leader Juan Guaido. He's
so why the Venezuelan opposition? So him have the money, him get the backings and get the money from who?
He says he was initially going to provide training for the mission, but then bailed out.
Pretty much within the first 5 minutes of looking at all of the stuff that they were telling me, especially when I looked into the Civil Corp, I was like, no, this is not legit. This is not backed by the U.S. government.
Matos said the men working for Jordan Goudreau were likely convinced it was a U.S.-sanctioned operation. Luke Denman's parents say they think it was sanctioned by the Venezuelan opposition leader Juan Guaido. He's denied any involvement, but two of his senior aides resigned this week after admitting they had once met with Jordan Goudreau.
Yeah.
I believe Luke was doing something that he believed in, and he wanted to help people. I'm still out, like I said, on just exactly what part he had in this.
He thought he was helping the Venezuelan people because that's what he does. When he was a Green Beret, he was a hostage rescue person.
Now, it is Denman.
So, hostage rescue person. So, you arrest how much millions of people. You are hostage rescue person. So, who all the people them in a hostage that you are rescue them? For America, you want an next man there or something. Me not even understand this. Okay.
And Barry, who need rescuing.
They're both just wonderful people, and they just need to come home.
And while State Department officials say they didn't
them are wonderful people need to come home.
Not sanction this invasion, they say they will do everything they can to get the men back. For ABC News Live, I'm Martha Raddatz in Washington.
Okay. So that just one I'm just show you. I'm not going on next one right now. Right? That just one, and then I'll go back in a Jamaica thing. These are the things where people not sit down and study and see what going on in the basin wrong way. Yeah? Kind of the basin, Caribbean basin same way. The part of the Caribbean basin same way. Same Venezuela. Yeah? And this will go on. And then our government get up and text and vote against when some Caribbean countries say, no, we're not going to do that. America negotiate back for a high lead right now. But Jamaica stand with that. All right. Play the next one, Lonesome.
Assassination of Haiti's president. 17 suspects are in custody this morning, and among them, 2 Americans. And authorities say several...
What? Let me just hear again. Among them again? 17 custody, 2 Americans. Them are work with local company again, but them was soldier and special trainer or something again. Just one. I'll play it back again. Yeah, again.
Now on the assassination of Haiti's president, 17 suspects are in custody this morning, and among them 2 Americans. And authorities say several more suspects are still on the run. Our Marcus Moore is in Miami, where Haiti's first lady is recovering from critical injuries from that attack. Marcus, hello.
TJ, good morning to you. As Haiti's first lady recovers at this hospital, authorities back in Haiti paraded the detainees in front of cameras overnight, and they say that the search for more suspects is not over. Overnight, the first pictures of the suspects arrested in connection with the assassination of Haitian President Jovenel Moïse. Among the suspects, 2 Americans, 35-year-old James Salage and another American man in his 50s. More than a dozen of the suspects are former members of the Colombian army. That country's...
Yeah, again, Colombia. Them name come up before. Colombia army. So, them the American, they always have some American with the Colombian or something, right? All right, okay. Okay, we don't see something like that before, though. Different thing now, yeah, man.
President vowing to help Haiti investigate what happened. This as new details of the attack are emerging. Local media reporting that the assailants stormed into the president's bedroom, shooting him 12 times. His wife shot 3 times. She is now in Miami receiving treatment. Haiti's ambassador to the U.S. saying she is improving, but has a long road to recovery ahead. On Thursday, Haiti's acting prime minister speaking out, saying, quote, "This barbaric act is not going unpunished." And without question, there is a lot at stake for Haiti, a country that was already in the throes of political and economic turmoil before the assassination. And now everyone is watching to see what will happen next, because there is a power vacuum with no clear indication of who will lead the country into the future. And that's setting up for the potential of a power struggle ahead. George.
Such a troubled history in that country. Okay, Marcus, thanks very much.
See, you see me I talk about? So, me run this and me run back. And instead of, them like say propaganda and thing, but in a them time, yeah, modern time, this is not like the 70s and 80s, them still going with foolishness. In front of your eye. You always find them, but them are work with some private company. But when you look at train, well trained, special forces train. Coincidental, don't. Them catch 2 the other day in a Ukraine. I think who catch them was Russia. Special forces them train too. Them that train more, but them get capture set speed, 2 of them. Yeah, man. You understand? So when you hear Jamaica run so, and you see the plot against Jamaica from a long time, it's still dead in front of our eye. We know the plot. And we know say if it's sovereign state, you're supposed to stand up on your foot with some people not do these things in front of you. But when you touch black people, anything can happen to our people, because our people sell out them. Because we're going back to Manley now. If Manley did act like Buster, leave the big man them alone, make them go around the place, no do nothing for poor people, everything that runs smooth. Don't trouble them company. But when you come and say something like this, you're in trouble now.
Hear me! I have altered the balance of power in Jamaica in favor of the black and the poor. And I have no apologies to history. You walk with a pride today you never had before because of my work, and nothing will turn that back in Jamaican history. Nothing will turn it back. Nothing will turn it back.
So when a man come tell you that, and say alter it in favor of the black and the poor, because them that tramp up on black people and tramp up on poor, and one of them was to rise under that man. Because who that try rise in the 60s, them get trampled on. Who no go to prison, get mashed up on a runway and hold on grass back, a cut off and do everything. From bad man, go look, when you just go look pan, because bad man, the thing them documented. Go look when the man them start go back natty and the whole of the artists can get up and come up. Manly. Yeah. And give respect. And alter the balance of power. Yeah, man. In favor of the black and the poor. You never have to do it. And then them are fling the money on the bus. And still, you have people still have spread propaganda like the one. That's why I come do this, I try to show you front of my eye. Front of my eye. In 2022, yeah. You have man still come at that foolishness. See? The world truth them in the front of you, You always have one who in it, like missionary. See? You remember when Mandela said this? Remember this? Hear this. Hear this. When the election come, this is 1980. Hear this.
Evening. A week ago tonight, the home of an American diplomat in Jamaica was bombed and sprayed with machine gun fire. The diplomat, First Secretary Richard Kinsman, had been identified in an American magazine as a purported CIA agent. The Prime Minister of Jamaica, Michael Manley, apologized profusely for the incident and promised a rigorous investigation. The American was not hurt, but the incident symbolized both the political tension between the U.S. and Jamaica and the island's increasingly violent politics. So far this year, more than 250 Jamaicans have met violent deaths, most of them thought to be political murders.
Political murders. So you are the Prime Minister. We should hear people them not come. You are the Prime Minister, you're in charge. It's like how I watch Venezuela now and I see who are invade and who are carried because people are get hurt, you know. So just get out of money and hurt people. Okay? The opposition want to seize power. So if you get out smart people are hurt, people, no medicine, everything are cut and all kind of things. We sit down and watch these things. And then we can draw back on this and say, okay, we see uno get award. Uno should have set up Jamaica nice. Uno should not turn on the back after uno want to do to Jamaica. Uno turn on the back on Jamaica. See, guys are sell out. And them want to worship. Oh, yeah, foolishness sell out. And uno black uno sell out on yourself too. Yeah? When them have apartheid are running at the same time, them turn a blind eye to it. Yeah? I think John Major last said them for mash up Nelson Mandela when them hold him. Yeah. John Major will turn Prime Minister. No the history, you know. No me history, man. No, so no. I still like some of them, you know. Remember, I'm an enough smoke and drink, you know. I study the world. That's a jungle up. Yeah, man, I study the world. You see me I say? Man a peacemaker, man. See? If the man, can you imagine, if him was the warmonger, you much thing them do. Remember, I'm telling you, them I do this and people for come, and then things that are fire, and then there are ears, and then tourists stop come and all kind of things. No. No, the whole plot. You see me I say? You see me I say? If he want power, him that just farm money attack to Castro, him that just talk to Russia, and all right. So you have that a good sense. So if you want to do that, then me that just use some woman and start talk to Russia and myself then. And then draw my line. So you couldn't, and then me have a one system like Castro then. You know, see nothing like that. You have opposition and you have war and it run same democratic and everything. But you still they kind of lie with them, you know, with them finger out over the years and chat foolishness. Your country are all about foolishness. This and when you hear about food. Remember when I eat what I grow to, you know. So whenever hungry like hungry, there's certain things we import. So whenever I import a bag of things like now, foolishness. Yeah, look what the dollar did there. Dollar something to $1 US. Because the dollar did than it by that time. Dollar add. But what they know? Nearly $160 to $1 US. Let them chicken and a bag of foolishness and tell me the foolishness. See? But me just play two things. When you look upon it and no, modern day style that you always have from US fly boom boom, then you have some missionaries fly. When you always when they catch some people, you look them always catch a 1 and 2 or 2 soldier, something with special forces and them gone, them wife know where them gone, but no reports to them they gone and nothing at all. I'm gonna know them disappear. And just a relax and don't know nothing. That's stupidity. If you have your husband and them miss for even a day, you'd have gone to a police station and all kind of things and who you yes, them miss now, not that no report to the news. Oh, we never have no him turn, I never have no is there and I work for a little company and foolishness. Eh? Foolishness, man. Just watch this.
Prime Minister Manley has announced elections for later this year, but is given only a slim chance of holding power. The island's economy is staggering under rising energy prices and other troubles attributed to Manley's socialist economic policies.
Contributed oil when I rise around the world, oil price rise because your socialist policies make the oil rise. If oil not rise globally, with OPEC, economic policy make the oil rise out of trouble. We might talk as stupidness. Because if the oil rise, that means US will feel it and other places will feel it. Yeah? Yeah, man, we have to teach them instrument. So even when I say, look at why I never make no sense neither. You notice me can stop them and show you a beer thing they go away. This and this.
The island is heavily in debt to North American banks.
Not
In
American.
1978, it secured large credits from the International Monetary Fund to finance recovery.
Yes.
But talks to refinance that broke down in March.
So March, that's a 1918. It broke down in March. Start to refund, broke down in March. So they must say, hold back this. We could push him out and squeeze him and do him things and do things. But history there, man. We know the thing, man. See?
Edward Siaga, the opposition leader, claims that Manley is taking the island down the road to Marxism.
You're here! Man, they take the island down the road to Marxism. Marxism! No, so South Africa going on the road to Marxism, you know. The island, our island, and you still you have forward to talk to Cuba. Cuba have the most doctor in our place right now. Right now. They don't care which administration, them did the lovely same way, nothing happen, and them did it right now. They look over sick. Yeah. The amount of doctor but in a Cuba, you should not work with them then. Eh? You see it? Marxism. You hear? Who did do the attack? Yeah, man.
That anxiety is alive in Washington as the administration surveys the increasing political turmoil in the Caribbean as a breeding ground for Cuban or Soviet mischief. Tonight...
Yeah. So I play it for breeding ground to Cuba and Soviet mischief. So why man never just start to solve it themselves then? Eh? You see it?
A close-up view of Jamaica's dilemma and Manley's struggle to be both independent and solvent through the eyes of a British reporter, Bernard Falk. His filmed report was broadcast by the BBC 2 weeks ago. It begins last March as Manley travels to Grenada, the former British colony which set up a Marxist government friendly to Cuba after a revolution a year ago.
In the
Marxist
uniform,
government,
Daniel Ortega,
Cuba.
Sandinistan revolution.
Them call, hear this, hear the report, Marxist government, you know? Eh?
Revolutionary from Nicaragua. In the tropical leisure suit, Michael Manley, Prime Minister of Jamaica. He's a self-appointed elder statesman of the Third World, and as such is warmly greeted by comrade Prime Minister Maurice Bishop, who seized power in Grenada a year ago. All these men head countries greatly influenced and inspired by Fidel Castro's Cuba.
Yeah. So them inspired and influenced by Fidel Castro Cuba. These are the propaganda arrogance and the thing with them spread. Eh? Man will get up but tell me what you him said alter the balance to the poor and the blacks and do these kind of things. Yeah. This is what them do. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
This gathering will cause great alarm in the United States of America, proving the spirit of revolution is growing. But the presence of Michael Manley, hobnobbing with Marxist friends, will be even more provocative.
Provocative. So you see self propaganda, you see why they use Siaga now. I mean, nobody tell a boom bam bam. Him and the opposition. You notice when the election done. Remember, you know, if ballot box never thief and them do what they do, a man just say, him and I can't see people dead like life scared. So when them say, okay, me lose and step aside, one more not dead. So who did I make the trouble? The same? Who did I kill out for people them? Them a talk about Green Bay killing and murder. Green Bay, them should have charged for treason. Who left? Them are evil. You understand? Them evil. Then spread a rumors when a match, you know. So we have to show them now. We have the thing for to show them, say, yo, stop on the foolishness. Some man come put in certain things to make people survive. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Many Americans would like to be rid of Manley in the belief he's turning Jamaica into another Cuba.
You when them want to get rid of him, he might turn Jamaica into another Cuba. Eh? Them want to get rid of him, eh? You see me I say? Eh? You can imagine? So you can you see this? They might turn Jamaica and I know Jamaica will turn our next Cuba.
a comrade who has been consistent and principled in his anti-imperialist positions, in his support for poor, oppressed people fighting throughout the world. I want to introduce to you now, Comrade Prime Minister of Jamaica, Comrade Michael Manley.
Manley's blamed for caring more about third world ideology than about paying the rent.
Yeah, them not him blame for pay more about third world ideology. An ideology. A reality. We have to care for third world the people, them were African sisters and brothers and everybody. And not just Jamaica alone him care for. See? So our America feel low and can give them man the grant and care for Israel and care for other country and give them money and give them this and do all kind of thing right around the world. So if you did as a man else said injustice and you talk up against injustice, that make you do what? So you hear the report? Alright. Yeah,
as far as his opponents are concerned, there's little doubt that Jamaica's problems stem from his admiration of Cuba. Manley is a close friend of Dr. Fidel Castro. After his first visit to Cuba, he praised the spirit of unity among the people and their ideology. It mattered little to Manley that in America, such support of a communist state was like a declaration of war.
You hear it right on yourself. So Manley does say, talk to our next door neighbor. It's a declaration about, you know, war with Cuba. Some must tell you, you did all right, and people did all right, but me talk to Cuba now, so you declare, you clear war upon me, declare war upon a little state, look for me the state. I call it Marxist, see, I call Marxist, and then you have people still run with the narrative. And that's a Green Bay killing, like, oh, are some doctors in there of Green Bay, yes, man. Some doctors, them go there for doctor equipment. Oh, no, are some pastor. So them go there for Bible and them thing, them go there for preach. No, some worker, some teacher, them go there for teach school kids. Yeah, man. Or some nurse, you go there for bandage up some things or something. Who go in there? Them go for guns and more things. For kill more people, kill more of our people. Them must sell out, them should have charged for treason. You could have lived in our country and get up and do this. And for what? For make ungo thing man they could have do. And load this. And then people suffer. Yeah? Can't read and write, can't do nothing. It just play along and load the who rich, load them with everything with them have, and make them spend and then you trample the poor. The man change it. The man, this is what the man say. See what I'm saying? See what the man say?
Laborers, hear me! I have altered the balance of power in Jamaica in favor of the black and the poor, and I have no apologies to history. You walk with a pride today you never had before because of my work, and nothing will turn that back in Jamaican history.
Tell me which one of them leader ever you come alter anything for the black and the poor? No, we never have nothing at all. Nothing. Eh? Yeah, man. The influential island in the Caribbean. We were too powerful. Never too powerful, but powerful. So, you know, them are try to cut we down for nothing at all. Nothing at all. I know Jamaica not turn to Cuba. I know. See? But you still spread them propagandas. And me, when you come on me and you talk, I will show these things. See them, just show you Venezuela. Who you catching at that? Same Colombian and Americans. Me show you 80 Colombians and Americans. Oh, a team up near the base now. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's wicked, man. And then spread this propaganda and then Messi Andrew run out. If Manley, he mash up this and yesterday go through the same school system through Manley and what Manley do. And you want to push everything and say I go push him in our face. Him ban a bastard. Shouldn't even be a prime minister. We no business. I tell you the truth. You understand? Any politician. If me an opposition and one of my people them for just dead. I love the country. One. Forget power. Not do it. We not do it. And no outside forces gonna come tell me, see I go use the word Marxist. And spread the propaganda too. Yeah, just one of my people, they not do it. See? Them done with because Haiti is a black, say a black country and them thing, them man. So them do black people, say no, na South Africa better. I mean, the man when preach race to not all, but me I say you can't deal with people so because of them skin or them color. It's wrong. It's wrong. And then our own people are fight against a man who stand up and I try to say, yeah, get education. You do this. No bastard because them that push you and you have no right. This and that have to go on. See Jamal there. See the housing trust there. So and wanna live our fight same way. All of the things them we do. Eh? See this and that. Your kids have to go to them school there. Because them couldn't even go to certain school and them because think they can't even go to that. We are nothing. Even after the independence. And none of them know see that. It's a shame. See? That's not making anybody shame, man. See? So me me keep it real. Yeah, man, they are talking about man, me keep it real, man. So me see that one that come push out the foolishness this morning, me just have remind about green bee and one bag of foolishness. Not do that. Because we know we history, You understand? And we live through the history, so and I like them can come and trick eye. See? We Rasta go through easy forget things too much, man. You understand? Yeah, man. Just live off of history and just know this. Say all I reach Jamaica, the time I reach Jamaica. It have to reach Jamaica for to wake up, Because somehow now when it reach them, You have one man was self-centered, if you get money, you put party over Jamaica, you not put party over your country. Because everybody Jamaica is a small rock. So no care what you do, you have some people vote for one party, the other, and some wanna vote. But your family member them still. And by the way, the same party, them are family members night right now. And I joke me I make both sides. See? When them not do good, your whole government accountable. And you not do good. Somebody I say, me tell you say somebody right, and tell me, Mr. Loan, say me say like you can point out the thing them. When the Prime Minister good, if you report, they said them way just tell me one good way him do. I am not JIS. Me there for them accountable. And by the way, even some of our people them come and say, well, the opposition leader them now working them for them accountable. I'm telling you the truth. Or if we get up and go voting a man because him talk where him want talk, and then una hungry and mash up. You say, oh, if we go do this because this, I want to put him in there in the first place. You understand? When if you know a thing, look on people CV and CV man and look on them thing man and make sure it's right, man. You understand? You can do something and then you call and load some, me go do this, and load some do this. When are you put everybody in the spot the first place because I sell out something. Anything where a man come and if a man bribe you, that's for sure say in dishonest, If a man bribe you and bring a 5 and a 10 grand come give you for your vote, You know, vote for that piece of nastiness. Don't do it. Him should have go to jail for these kind of things. Vote on something for your buy. Vote on something you as a voter for sell. And you forget charged to man. Say no man that bring no money kind of thing to you. If you have a natural, if you just natural brother, one good in his head, Zozo no good. Zozo waste of money. Zozo right now I be as cowboy Zozo do. In the same place, people there, some people are dead. No be with Dr. Chang when say it up, say Tagwan man, so much people dead man. A hot spot man. See? People still are dead and Zozo. What Zozo do? You can't hold something and say, okay, I'm gonna hold it, I'm gonna do this, you still have to feel better. Me tell them already after we stand feel, me not ask them. Remember, me dissect that from day one and tell them say you not gonna feel. I'm gonna wait and I show them say it's not gonna work. Waste some money and the big chatting no work. Stop tell people say Jamaica grow. Me just see the Prime Minister do some photo up again. I cut more ribbon, him no here. Them are open pharmacy. Him a cut ribbon and I tell about people. People not vote him for these things. I'm friend and all kind of things and where them start from. You can go open a ribbon. Them here down a marvel, they think something there, a little park and thing. You can go open thing. Yeah, you see me I say? You see me I say? Yeah. Who does to write? Who does just write? Oh, they can write foolishness, sir. Andrew was in power in 20 that and that. Andrew was in power in 2007 when studies start. Without the state, maybe just tell a person, or the person that leave a thing and I tell you say Andrew was in power in a 2007. Andrew was the education minister in 2007, sir. I'm not part of the cabinet, sir. So when he was the opposition, I'm not power. Okay? But people can write foolishness, so. Is that thing when I put up them answer, you know. Them write something to, you know. Yeah? So, you know, and I said the prediction are the thing, said the thing start 2007. That are the brain drain. Okay, so the brain drain, I have got shown the brain drain. The brain drain of 2017, Jamaica got on the put it and when mark 2007, where the paper never do. That's why I said in my mouthpiece. They never run me run through it. Me have it right permitting right as so the brain drain of 2017, who was the Prime Minister 2017? Who was number 12? And that's how we drop. 18, we drop a number 6. 19, we think we go number 3. 2021, we go number 2. And 22, they are number 2 right now. So, me see, me have it on this. So, from 2017, we drop a number 12 first, yeah? Okay. So, I always have my facts this and check them out. That me tell you when I do tabloid boy. I have it, man. I show the people them. So, you know, say, me not make up things, you know, man. Before it change or anything, make sure record it. So, me not want to come and me not do tabloid. See? We have a chat with the Jamaican people then. Same like what man did I do. You understand? Same thing. Because same way we feel about them. Because when people are hungry, see it? Well, you know what thing me alone a face, man. And I'm here the Prime Minister. You know. Yeah, but we have face things. You understand? And it hurt where you know, say, you can eat some food, but yes, still some people are going in bed hungry. School for call back and they have how much teacher left. I resign. And people I say, it's okay. I just 80 and nothing like that, hundreds. That show you some 600 and more than that. Somebody inside that tell me say around 1,000 of them are leaving. Yeah, over that. About 25,000 of them are we still short and then 1,000 leave. Even 600, that enough. Remember, you know, some class over, you know, short a teacher, short a staff. So if you have so much of them leave. And by the way, me say the births of them now, we used to pay, them are cut out that too, by the way. And then the ministry pay them personally. And then them come and pass legislation now. If you have certain bachelors or certain things, you can teach. Or them are charge if you teach like $1 million. So who are them basic school when I have them kind of qualification? We had to lock them up. So the kids now can't go basic school again. When they get up every day and not pass some things, you not leave that and make a fix up the infrastructure and do some other things. Well, we not always try to send people a prison. Only thing in my head when I'm not, a matter of fact, when I'm not prison, we have done it. So means a man never come and talk out. I'm back to the person and say when the Prime Minister do good. We cut a ribbon and if you say him do good. I'm not asked to show me one thing when the Prime Minister would do good and you can't show me. You can't carry a bag of people in our place. When me said you have to put Jamaica first, but you have to put foreigner first, you know. And I tell him about investment, you know. And then I import things. Let me tell you this. Well, I want to do mathematics on a different level. See, economics. If you have a country, small rock, and you not produce nothing to export, and you use the money, you use the Jamaica, remember US, that's why I say Sri Lanka, Bangkok. Because them have money, you know, but the money they were not accepting Sri Lankan money. They recognize the dollar, the US dollar, the greenback. They recognize, but them trade by the dollar. So every country recognize the dollar. Every country. Right? And them have some other currency where they recognize, but the greenback them trade by. Okay? Alright. So the international dollar that. You see? Alright. The almighty dollar. See? So Jamaica money, I'm on money. And you not produce something, but you import things. You know, see, say country, I mash up the country. So we are consume something where we are import. We are push out our farm out of work. That can be good. Everything we import. Everything. Go buy our feces. Go buy our feces already. When them buy that and see our manure. They will not have enough to tell it and think about our drive our own thing then, man. And we not use 1 hour buy all fees. That's a foolishness. You see me I say? Yeah. You understand that foolishness? Them people have to run because them hungry and all kind of thing. Yeah, man. Farm plan. Jamaica now want nothing. If you sell it out to everybody now, it's like it take up a scatter. The people them live on the land or down there. Some people live over 80 years. And 80 years. I remember we just turned 16. 80 years. Some people born on the land down in our Westmoreland. And then them sit down as a government, them man from foreigner said them own land. You could have a piece of land when man the past that in the 70s and say if you live on the land and disturb, then you have just pay up something about your man. When you look a man just come and buy one piece. And them know people round him. Oh, I want people because I saw them stay. Tell them say, oh, that piece of land and boom boom. Him just administrate the land and take it. Under your foot, him never even live there. One piece in the different. Can I talk to the people then? Man look a piece. And our people and the police them are going for a trial for people when they are living at the sea. Them favor fishy stone or them favor crayfish. Them favor crab and lobster. Where they want to live and call them squatter. You have to be squatter in your own land. You get independence and more people them get slave. You have to make sure cut land and make more people them have land to live. And we give them all to live too. Foolishness, man. You see me I say? Yeah, man. You understand? It's a foolishness. And it needs to stop. Yeah, man, it needs to stop, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, down in the Westmoreland, the land there. Yeah, man, need to stop, man. So me there now, me not leave the arms house. Me just stay and just, me make them hear me. Because me like when the balance, a certain balance of power, the alter that for the favor the rich, favor the poor and black people. See? He never have to do that. But Jamaicans, he never have to do it. He could have just go relax and play for them game and everything that good. But now play the film and put you as a black person. And then you want to make out the man for a violent man. See, Beverly man just come talk fear thing. I want to justify some little things. And she tell you, oh, you angel love me because when me take up DK and me dance with him, I hate that because man never saw him not like violence, him not like this. And if you have a man like this, where this is what you do to say, people just move. Yeah? DK Duncan, General Secretary, send for your wife. She just do that, so oh, she feel hurt because the election 2000 coming like is a money thing or some kind of little thing. Cause you know me chat straight. Yeah. Yeah. You see me I say? So hear this now. So DK Duncan call Bev and Bev go. The man married, you know him wife. And what she do? She started about cottage in Nigwil and she used to naughty. Secretary, everybody know what to do. Man, they make nice pan it, not even that bad at him. Because she said she take up a suitcase when him find out. And him said, no, you not leave. You will get over this. Don't go back there, so. Give her some time. In no war with her or nothing. Which man not going to do that? And they say your wife, with their kids and them. Enough man not going to do that. Them not going to do it. See? And she leave them divorce. Because she, feel she want DK. And DK no divorce him wife. DK only married to her after his wife dead in 2010. So she said she leave much time come back and DK that. So it's like she did it with DK. Boom, man, they go live him life. Oh, boy, it's just angels. So, and this and that and that. And one bag of foolishness. DK not left him wife. DK leave him wife same way. Say like him have to work, so him not left him wife. See? She go do what she do but man did not even and you as a leader of people love and say, all right, a man a boom bam bam. Him see me and like you live a normal life. The man look like him want to fight you. He must go stand up to bully. And the greatest thing when you can stand up to some bully. Yeah, man. The greatest thing and stop them get up. Man, what for blame some of them, as me say out of many, me blame them, because here this what them want to do. After them don't sell themselves and sell their soul. I saw them that sell their soul. Right? And then they hungry and then them blame and them say, who not do this and that? You have to blame some of them, man. You see me I say? Yeah, man. You have to blame them. Because this is what them do. Them sell. Or if you get up and sell yourself. And then you say, this now happen and that now happen. You sell your soul for 5 and 10 grand. Eh? When you come in like a bag of wire to backside. Eh? That coming like when back down in Africa, when you look upon a little place where them used to have people, we ancestor them and they still are, remember, I when them talk about white man this and that, when you don't understand the dynamics of the thing. The dynamics of the thing is, there is no way the continent big enough. There is no way a man can see that ship come here, so. A little boat, can we never have them big ship here, them little boat, or some of them mash up a sea, some look wooden sea. And then you have a people like Sardine. You just come in and capture people with your little boat. All on a gun. Because you have licky leaders and things back in at the time. Them catch them on people and sell them. And that we are doing in Jamaica same way. I sell your vote. If you have 5 and 10 grand, a man can come tell you a bag of bullshit. And you grab it up. Look how Jamaica stay. And then man and mag about 60 and you dress up and go on there. No, it don't know. And them say they spend 200 million. I bet you the woman them spend it in your constituency. And clean up the place. Cutting ribbon and doing something. And say the police and say you fight crime, you can't fight crime, you never fight. And so arrogant. You don't even fire Mr. Cobb. You don't even fire Google Cobb. No. And them not get no ratings. None tal. None. Eh? Yeah, man. None of them not get fired. And they must talk. Yeah? And then you want to take a man like this. And you that try to do it too. Because them can start call them bro this and bro that. And you try to do it too. And I say, yo, I the wrong man this. All right, come call up man the name. Come and say him do this and that. So, how much money man the thief? How much money him forgot him owe the bank? Like 35 million, 31 million? He got them borrow it? How much big vehicle and them thing them drive? How much big house him own? Eh? All right, play next Monday. Play next Monday. And then let me tell you this. Me like my old man set example. I live by that, you know. I live by certain principles. Eh? You understand? So, you know, you have people who set some example. But then they can't come and trick me, man. Me no night. Hear this.
My friends, I'm going to wind up now. Winding up now. Let me tell you how I wind up now. Socialism has got to be built. We have to build it like a house. It can't be handed down. So who come into socialism for a handout? No. Not.
You what the man say? But when I said on a vote, when I come for handout. He said for bill. Another handout. Don't do the handout. Not good. See, now make it just hear where I say word by word. That's my word. So when I sell, when I sell everything. That's why them angry with some man. See? Play that again.
So, it have to be built. And it need, everybody want to work. Everybody must have love. Everybody must have discipline.
Discipline.
We must.
Who I tell you them kind of word? Yeah? Them not in anything at all. Them want to tell them a fight crime and do that kind of thing. Everybody if you have work, love, discipline. And I like him talk about the things them when him do. Me ask what Andrew do. Andrew just come show me one thing where you do good, no man. One. And don't show me housing trust, because man they do that too. See? No show me that. See? You can't find that. Oh, we are building. The housing trust mandated to do to build a house. Just come show me where you build. Zozo, lock up the youth them.
Just keep our cities clean.
Get there.
No socialist would ever drop a piece of dirt or litter in the streets, because the socialists would remember the one coming behind. Oh. Only people with a capitalistic mentality would ever dirty the streets. Who have love, who have justice, who have concern, keep your city clean.
No, this is the 70s. The man sound like him a boots up with the people them were running for a while with the next side or something. Eh? You might tell them. Yeah?
Make I tell you what the party must do.
Party now.
The party. Our party is open to all.
Not to some, but to all. To all. Eh? You might tell you what to do, okay.
Our party must be first in discipline. Our party must be first in work. Our party must be first in sacrifice. Our party.
So instead of the government to make sacrifices, now them buy a big car, live like a first world government in a third world country. Where teachers not getting paid, where police not get paid. Most of the people them not get paid, but on Google Gaga, 18 million and all kind of things. See? Biggest for a commissioner. Yeah, ever get. In the East, you just get someone to pay for doing nothing. And then them just carve out something, everybody does, and leave some people that suffer. Yeah? First, it's not discipline and them things. They not discipline. None. Man and a toast champion and a king. None.
Party must be first in study. You must study. If you're a socialist, you must study. You must study. That's why we start all the great programs, literacy, so that we can bring knowledge. True knowledge is power. You must read. Them have a book called Manly and the New Jamaica. Who should find a way to read it. My own little book I write for you is you I write it for. Politics of change is you I write it for. To give you wisdom and understanding. Read it. Make group bite and somebody read it and want to discuss it, because you must be first in study. Knowledge is power. My last word is for the role of leadership. First of all, the leadership of socialism must walk in humility. Humility. Must be humble. Must be humble. Must always be humble.
Hear that? If you just humble, a true man. Resolute challenge, a true man. Because them man, once in a lifetime you find certain man coming at the place, you know. And I tell you what to do. I'm not telling you to go war with nobody and this and that and them. You know what I tell you? Open to everybody and one way to do and everything. You know, find nobody. Remember, look at them color. So them color just go cool out and I live like how the big boys them want to live. Five imperialism. Them not like that. See? And you have other man now. See, that's why I play them Venezuelan thing there. Yeah, you know, you have somebody come and want to come in with some little things and get it bad. Any man, if you're opposition and you want to get rid of your people and you make up with outside forces and get rid of one of your people, them, you have a charge of treason. Now respect you. Can't respect you, yeah? No.
There is no place for arrogance in the party that I lead. And anybody that is arrogant over the people must get out of leadership. The only one that is fit to lead is the one that walks hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder, equal with the people, loving.
So, who walk shoulder to shoulder when you're in a two range? I drive, and the man must know like a US president now. So you drive two range, one empty and one. So you have two range, and then how much security deep? What kind of foolishness is that third world country? When you look vote, you know, have it like that. Eh? But you drive and you know feel you know yourself so this wrong, you know. Me now do it now walk and come people them must suffer. If you do it right now, I just put on a face card because you have started from long time. Not when we alone some attack. And if you not do it, you know say you just hard days and evil. Should I do it long time? You know just talk and then the walk is a different thing.
With the people. That's why I don't want no big flashy motor car.
You may just talk about the motor car. Yeah, the man said that's why something could have ordered these things and them things they not do it. Eh? But me see two car in a stadium too. Same kind of car. Me see them vehicle. The vehicle where them have around 20 deep. Vehicle deep, you know. And most of them got down, you know. Benz and all kind of beam and them things that they there, you know. Yeah, man.
The one that is fit to lead is the one that walk hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder, equal with the people, loving with the people. That's why I don't want no big flashy motor car. I don't want nobody in my party go with their flashy clothes. I dress simple. And I drive in a simple little car. And Bev driving a simple little car.
Them now do this. Them tell they could have driven a car, but man driving a simple little car for two. Yeah. You see me I say? Simple look car, draw back that. But right now when I see them, you understand? Them on got shot, but them not do nothing for the poor. Nothing. I forgot to play that tune.
Flashy motor car. I don't want nobody in my party go wear flashy clothes. I dress simple. And I drive in a simple little car. And Bev driving a simple little car. Because we must walk with the people. The day we think we're bigger than the people, we have no business to lead. Socialism walks in humility with the people.
Yeah.
If you're a socialist, you must have love and concern. And if you're a leader, you must stay close to the people. I said to the leaders of socialism, stay close to the people. When the people are worried and unhappy, don't run away from them. Stay close like a shepherd. Give them love. Give them care. That is socialism. The leader in socialism must know so that he can explain. He must understand so that he can lead. He must inspire by example. And above all, he must have integrity. Integrity.
Tell me now what them have integrity. Them integrity. You ask a man who be them also one man, I tell you about, oh, you can't ask me that and boom, man, no, not declare it. Eh? In a space and no time. Them man not be, them man are dead poor. Eh? Integrity. You don't find that again. You don't find that, eh? Eh? Yeah, man. Because at this I go on now. Them, you see me I say? Them man set the thing on a different level. Like somebody see life, see it set speed, you know. You can't get up and when you look at your brother and sister them hungry. All you know, okay, know the brother and sister them see me, but you know say okay, I can eat for the whole week, I eat for the whole month, but them now you not feel good in it, you feel good in yourself and say okay, boom bam bam. But for some I could try to teach somebody else a fish. So I always do that. You go up that way there, you know, you go up with, you know, you have to have something about you, man. You think about people, man. Spread the thing and spread the love to man. You understand? Yeah.
Integrity. Integrity. Only honesty can lead the people in socialism.
Them honest now? Them look like them honest? It's the money over integrity. And that's a one. Because when you look, you're not supposed to this, when you look, you build up much thing. When I look, I see man a minister, and he want to line up in a John come out in a Blue Mountain. If you go build thing there, if you go rent out. Eh? You see me I say? With them 60, I roll in a something details, with them 16 rifle. Eh? Right now, let me tell you this. Leader, when we have a joke. The reader, when we have to carry work with him, non-tal. He might definitely feel like he might work for the big boys. Remember when you work against poor people, I work against it too, you know. Me no united. I work against poor people, I not burn my bridge. If you really come from the real poor, yeah, you understand? And you work, you know, just talk, but you put in the action. Then man, you put the action. I say the first budget after I'm win. Look how much thing the man put in. You know, there's come set things that people want to hear and them lift pat cover and bring bell and make nice and show it. Me not in that with them. None of it. Me not in it. You understand? Play that.
Therefore, my comrades, let us build together. And I call upon you now.
Hear this now.
In the name of the Father.
Remember, you know, I show you up to your religion, the man respect. And I bust up with the trim rasta. In the name of the Father, you know, some people are called who just listen. You know, just say the Father. But just listen.
In the name of God. Father. In the name of Allah. In the name of Jehovah. In the name of Jah.
You hear much man say Jah? Could hear that bum from boss. Well, I trim you. They're going to trim you and you're stay in the cell, they're going to get dashed way. These are the things I try to show you. See it? Because you have to consider it and put everybody in the thing. Eh? Oh, me no feel respect a man like this. But the man, I'm going to salute him when it's and funeral.
Nothing will turn it back. Nothing will turn it back.
Play back that. Play it back. Listen
Hear me. I have altered the balance of power in Jamaica. and the poor. And I have no apologies to history. You walk with a pride today you never had before because of my work, and nothing will turn that back in Jamaican history. Nothing will turn it back. Nothing.
You hear him talk to all the big boys, them say, when you run over the bag of people money and thing, but one day the hands are gonna snatch you back and make you no come face justice. Them reverse it. Every minute they tell about investors. Nothing for we, you know. Nothing for the poor. Them not do nothing for the poor, man. They know man gonna us wicked, man. They think about them, sir. Them wicked, man. Up to this day, I brought down a man like this with legacy, and I use politics, and I try to do that. I mean, I said, no, if you have a good prime minister, if he was a good prime minister, me don't come say he's a good prime minister, he's not a good prime minister. You know, stand up for the poor. You don't want to hand out. See? And then Monday they use a bag of zozo and bag of things and kill off better people or what have you. I'm walking, I get much better people when them see him come down and come walk with them, man. That's why them call him Joshua, man. I say I'm for trouble Joshua, man. And him now pass him and shake everybody hand to, man. Shake him hand to, man. Everybody, they are serious. See? And a man did if you ease you off and do foolishness. No. I talk to you to, man. You feel good to, man. Yeah, man. When you walk through, man, you feel good to, man. See? Tell me, I tell you. I mean, I tell you something, I salute them, man. See? You have some man where I look up to, you know, him and one of them. They come look up under the door. See? Yeah, man, him and one of the man them look up to. Same like come look up under the door and things. See? Yeah, man, him and one of the man them as a leader, as a world leader in a small country. See? When you come and say about this and that after when you make a country, remember, you know, the country can't succeed unless them have people them infiltrate your country. If you will try to do things against you, you always have the opposition working with these kind of people to hurt them own people for just gain power. It's evil. People should have charged for treason. And you can't do it with them, none of them big country because them are charging them for treason. You see me I say? Yeah, man. Yeah, you see me I say? Yeah, man. No segregation around here. True, man. You understand? It's wrong. And when we see things are wrong with us, burn it and we're not business. See? When people them are suffer, we see them are suffer. Man, them want to open parks and do ribbon and cut things where it never do you nothing. Nothing. Eh? When the election done in 1980, and from them this clear say and them say, okay, conceded. People stop dead. People stop dead. Eh? You understand? You don't go on a man like that. You want to come set back some things. We need some people to set back some things that real man when I look nothing. I want to see a CV to where you're going to politics. Come on, if you're going to politics, you never work in a day in life. You are going to politics to look something higher, you know, where you're going to politics. Sir. You understand? So you just go reach up yourself and have man back a factory, man back a thing. Man didn't have a factory, man didn't have nothing. In a day, should just lie in a pocket. And then tell like green beer, man, they put. Me I talk to a brethren earlier on, and him say, you know, the narrative when them did that spread about man, they say, I'm a talk for I can't find it. You know, I mean, like that, you know, something like, if I can't play the thing, I play it phone, you know. See? If I can't play it, I play it phone, you know, I have to play it, you know. The narrative where them have, about man, the way him go up and hear them say, rumors, you know, let me say I can't find it. Let me see if we can play it.
When me say the gun the man and go for when CIA left for them go for it just because me always wonder where is it for them man they do. I always wonder where the reason why them man they got dead. Why them man they dead. So me here I talk about it this morning. It shed more light. Because if I that the man never do, then if a dead man or criminal or gunman in the man. Because things are embedded in them.
One hear the part I said, man, hear this. No, I hear that one. Oh.
You can't come back to Jamaica to JP. JP will not come back to Jamaica again, man. Reality, man. Hey, I like Andrew, you know? I hate Andrew like poison. Right now, I feel like I want to chop off all piece and big.
Can't play that. Can't play that. My mother, straight JLP, love JLP, but I come back to Jamaica and then I play some part. Yeah, man. You can't have nobody set out the country and then you beat them up, man. You understand? Nobody. You can't set out the country and then me big up and you can't come give me talking and me know the history and live through the history. Like I eat that. Then you know, I take my feed that, man. I vote put to the side when you looking at no sense, you know, run a country. When I make people hungry, 2 million of people can't find food and they want for pet, you know. And then you have some idiot, oh, you're campaign, I campaign long time, man. From then killing my brother, me a campaign. What you talk about? A matter of fact, from the 80s, me a campaign. Yeah, man, from them do all kind of things. From the old man dead, man, and then when you look, my old man serve, and when you look, them go and come trample eat, man. And like, we are doing nothing bad on them thing there. The Babylon. You know, see, when me depend on all attack, you know, you tell me, say, a 5. At them, we attack the politician, the pastor, them, and it go right through the police, them, so me I go right, you understand, the private sector, them. Me tell them who me have a problem with. What you think? Me not hide nothing, man. Me just chat my mind, man. What you talk about, man? Yeah, man. People hungry, man. See? Man, them destroy Jamaica. And then Andrew run out the other day. It's the policy of Monday. You're so dumb. Eh? The policy of Monday make us survive. Make we survive. Free education and everything, and say, just come back and just start give back some people some things and then do things, and then Reagan come give me a peace thing, the thing what I show yesterday, and when you look, them just low your car, them mission accomplished already, Jamaica fall in a disrepair. I think it'll help you up now while walk on diamond. Because Mandy was friend with Castro, so it cost me in a 80 a lot of bloodshed. You shouldn't left word, so now China don't in our place I take it away. I mash it up. When the Prime Minister said out everything, no, I tell you, what vote for him. Him listen the big man in private sector now. These are the same people a man they cut in our walk with. You as the little ghetto man and I rise you when I say things to rise you. And you are sell out that. For hurt your own self. And you are hurt you now. Yeah. I can pay some people now for come to the same thing, for come talk up female thing. I want to be on one platform and go on someone. You understand? The man come tell me nothing, you know, I will go through the whole thing, you know. You see me I say? Yeah, man. Just man for people who cannot read on them thing. Yeah, man, we don't put them, man. See? Sell out, yeah, man, sell out the boss, man. JOS. Yeah, I'm so sell JUTC now. Yeah, man. Because be a been a one night and them thing there, you know. Yeah, man. See? The people, them are dead for hungry. All kind of things happen and you must talk. Because when you're talking, remember, you know, you show the thing, you know, and like, yeah, add on. Me not add on nothing. Me just correct something when them tell lie. Me do it in a music too. When some man run out come tell lie, you know, say Copeland come tell lie, I say Copeland. But you know what you do, man. Because you are saying the thing over 60 years and you end up on TV and attack them foolishness. I remember, you know, I produce singing. No artists never did that travel in 1962 because them never boss yet. The producer them never boss. So you could just look when people start traveling and all kind of little things. See? So how you da manage, who you did manage. And you just just look on the ear when you're born and then look on this and when you go find out but you are you are manager and you are do this from 1960. Before 60 years. Jamaica just turned 60 just now. So sometimes you have to draw upon them because them tell so much lie. Some of the sound man them to them thing, they tell so much lie that you know, if you call out some name now in the music, them they realize that all them people they exist. But them are sound man. And them don't know, you know. You see me I say? Yeah, man. So me attack things when them tell lie and them I tell lie too much now. Me I say, yo, set the thing straight because the one of them things I recorded, yeah? Just remember, BBC used to record enough things and enough more things used to record things. So when it drop out, we're not going to look flat. We're not putting ourselves before the music. Stop it. Me tell them to man. So me just give them it straight, you know? Keep it real. Keep it real, man. You see me I say? Yeah, man. Yeah, man, you have to hold them accountable, man. A matter of fact, who you think you have to hold them accountable? Look. Look on this. Let me show you who's have to hold them accountable. Hear this. Hear this. Let me play this first and then I look at who's have to. Hear this.
Even down in Jamaica, I'm skipping. They tried in 1976 to organize a military coup to overthrow Michael Manley. In 1976, they supported attempts to assassinate Michael Manley on 3 different occasions. The little man who led Jamaica, who spoke at Savior's Day, was such a threat to our government that they attempted 3 times to assassinate the man in 1976. So later, they found a way to get rid of him through riots in the street over food when they cut off assistance to Jamaica. This is America.
So I play phone now? Yeah, man. Anybody will sell out them country, man. Them for charge treason, man. Eh? You that take weapon from overseas, no America, Jamaica, or nothing, and turn it on your brother and sister. Just work one man. For please a country, you know. You kill your own blood. To kill a country and please a country. And then turn one and them shelf you and run away. Look how that reach now. That time when that was like that a little bit to something. But with that the 100 and enough. If you say $1 million, if you say $1 million US is $1 million Jamaican. One time it is even bigger. See, if you say $1 million, it go like 1.5 million. No, 1 million US, 155 million Jamaican. If you say 10 million US, you used to have a 10.8 million. How much? No, it turned 1.8 billion Jamaican. You know, some money now use $10 million. And you still. No man, it go up in because when you go buy it, they sell them things, you know. When you drop it at 152, it go back at 1.5. I go up 1.6, 1.7. Tomorrow it gone up again. See, when your money devalue so, or you're importing, and you import a bag of things, you know, see what against you. So if you import the oil of run the country, and you import the medication, because we not do nothing, you know, and we import everything else, you know, so people get hurt. And we not have the factory for really, we export a bag of things to earn a bag of money. Our export business like maybe 900 million US. We import bill around 6.8 billion. You see the gap? It makes sense too, no? We import bill. You see it's a sinking country. And nothing to turn it back. So all the country grow. Just the bill alone that tell us the country not growing. So we consume some things and not drying some things. We don't have nothing. Nothing. And for them try to turn back that them they are chop a bag of foolishness. Yeah, man. You see me I say? Bag of foolishness. Yeah, man. And turn on. So I think America, when you should have lift the visa thing against your people and lift some little thing, you should have go better than that still. Because when I say the close relationship with Zelle and everything, we should not do with this, man. Not true. We should have survived with this little thing, you know, big like some city. We have so much people, man. We should have survived, man. See me I say? We should have turned in a little America then because I say, man did a friend with Castro. You should have go better than this. But this is how you sell out, this is how you get. Them are where you get when you sell out. See? We have to keep it real. We not go around corner, we keep it real when we are chat. You understand? Tomorrow morning, I'll be a fire again. Remember, I put up the thing, I put up the apps and them thing there. And you see? When I have it, you know, have it on the video. You know, every night we can, you know, type out, but they're there, you know, for the foundation. But they're there. You see? So if anything now later, you know, and knock off. You see me, I say? There. Loan some me up. Stop make them trick on and call man the name in them mouth, yeah? When you go look at how much thing them and them friend rob up and all kind of things and look at the country around Jamaica failed state. None of them not bring in nothing at all. From that man come in and bring them camp and them are tell you. Them are not tell you in the 60s. Let them come with the next lie again, you know. Remember, you know, as a prime minister, anything where you do under your watch, you get a credit. Anything bad, you get a destruction upon you. See? Eddie wasn't a prime minister in the 60s. See? So they come, oh, Eddie build up this, you not build up nothing in the 60s. Foolishness. Either a buster, think that they're dead, songs are dead, so Shira take over. Shira. Okay? So you have no idea build nothing in the 60s. Foolishness. You come out for me. So there was someone in my work and say, me do this. No. And for them watch. Well, and the man they watch, and the man they watch, and the Sierra watch, and the Sierra watch, and the Porsche watch, and the Porsche, and the Patterson watch, and the Patterson. And the Blues watch, and the Blues, and the Blue Devil watch, and the Blue Devil. You understand? Yeah, so the thing set, yeah? All right. You have to just keep it real and honest, you know? We're not business. We don't do tabloid. Keep it real. Them will go Green Bay, even if the man who left out Haiti, them could have late yard now, them should have still charged for treason. Anyone who left out Haiti and push out the med contract. All of them wicked to a place, man. Yeah? We import billions of poultry every year. Yeah? We can't even eat goat meat. Goat meat you can't buy in your place. Goat, you know? Goat, you know? You understand? No, but it never have to. Because let me tell you something, and every country now, I know. Because after America build up a country, man, and depends on how you deal with them. Because remember them drop the thing on Nagasaki, Hiroshima, you see? And Japan, because Japan powerful around the fourth, yeah, richest country in the world. Yeah, fourth somewhere around this. See? They build up at North Korea, then build it up back. After North and South with them, see, so you have some country where them build up and them thing the back and after certain good things and it stand up. See? In every country, man. But it depends on what the leaders them want for them people. And especially our color is like we know value nothing. And then our people, you can't have leaders who are put on you, where you have tourists. But in the days not them time about tourists. Nobody not tell about they can't about this and that with tourists. Tourists come to your place, them behave themselves, them come to the inner part of the whole place. You meet people, but nobody not trouble them and them not. The police not bother you about when them say about you do with tourists, it's a harass tourists. You go foreign now and you people look on you as no tourists. You make a little bad move, then and kick you out the backside. Eh? So it's like a slave. You know, see the youth in the hotel at work, and you know, see what them do to him. Him now hotel at work and he just say something, man, so come out of my place. You go talk to the guests, you're not supposed to talk to the guests. You can't deal with people, so. Tourism is supposed to be a friendly place, like, you know, a family place where you welcome and you talk to guests and everything. Man, I tell you, you feel just serve and use a robot and you can't talk, you know, interact with my guests then. Nowhere in the world. A Jamaica alone may say about this. Eh? And you just tell man to come out, all them kind of fire. Then everybody should have walked out, but you, them are boss slave to, you know. Every single one of them are working. I say, yo, you come out at least we're done with this. No, them are things, boy, now go home. So you would have to give the man them kind of power. But if you should have 100 waynelonesome in that. If I tell one man that, I tell him, say, yo, go F off, go, where you talk about, go, hey boy, go grab up your hand, Palmer. What am I to leave off of this? And I joke me I make. Yeah, but them not still like me, you know, some man, you know, them self-centered, so them not think for them brother man like that. I think so, hey, me leave this and boom bam bam. Him can't do without the people there. Him a collapse him themself, everybody walk off. Hey, look, him have him own breath with them want rush, but no punks. You no serious man, you know want some serious man like me. Hey, enough big boy we facing. Me face boy, hey, me that England and me face Jetstar and Palmer have me thing and come send come call me have my money and them thing there. Ask the man them how me chat to Palmer. This some man I go like boom. I mean I go alone. Me see go on and chat to Palmer, Gregory Isaac. The old me chat, me no around pretend not fuck, hey, Palmer, you see me say not fuck, hey, give me. Him pay me up quick to man, tell me about next time. Tell me about not fucking next time. I around put me in a Palmer. Yeah, man, and then I put on about my smile, people. Me tell it, me not make up nothing. But me see enough man go down, he say, because, you know, him I run Jetstar, so when them see me, it's like, yeah, you ready, man? We go a VP and them have one in the name, Palmer. I forgot about pan him too. Come here, come from down in Texas. That time they called me as Steve. Steve was in Power Youth. From down in Texas and touching in New York and you taxi carry 300 record. That Tristan Palmer 12-inch press up. And arts at Tristan. And they're Manhattan. Yeah. And they've all the train go across there. In Queens, New York, and go across there. When we carry the thing, the youth 130. Out of train, you want to push them back. You have to buy a thing to carry them and everything at time. You have to go and wicked pan them and run them a wicked fan front of them. I see, yeah, man, because I not take that. I not about today, I not stay, so I not go, so. Yeah, man. Enough people know me stay. You see, if it's a little man where you try a thing and you call me and say, lonesome about me. Now goes out, you know. But them big boy, they want to push down some people and think, I run them, man. Now, they know some mistake, man. I run them, man. I not take check. I not take check, man. See? Yeah, man, people, and then me not hide it. People know say I just suck him stay. And if you're right, man, you're cool, you know. Yeah, man, I can't live with the devil, man. For as long as they not cross me, man, I ain't good, man. Just hold your car on the devil and keep your fire to yourself and stay over death and, you know, me heal you up and me you're good. Just don't cross me. You see? Yeah, man. You see? Yeah, man. Yeah. In politics, you conspire and commit, treason against. Yeah, well, I say I gotta lead it, you know. I need it. You hear me say about Marxists and them things. They need, and then they have them who work and them and do all kind of things. People have to block up the place. Remember, you know, look how much people they say dead. And you hear them come and say boom, bam, bam, bam. And yes, still, after the election run, you know, man, they conceded. It just dead. Nobody else, everything just gone on flat. If him never concede that and say boom, bam, bam, I say man did. And then appear bloodshed, him better people live, man. And 83, in call a snap thing, him no contest it. So go on with it, man. When I want a bloodshed neither, boom, bam, cool out the thing. See? 88 supposed to be election, Gilbert. 12 of September, Gilbert. See? And when you look now, nothing. Nothing to eat, nothing boom, bam, bam. We have to get up and build place back for all people. And enough place to build up, you know. But tell us, we know, and I like me and ask about the thing. Enough place to build up, man. Enough place to build up for enough of them people there. We don't, not even a cent. You know, me have my trade. So, you know, me as a man, me just do my thing, me do my thing. See? Enough place. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, just build up some place free and, you know, that them people, they can't put back them in there. You know, see government running a place like that and them things. You see me I say? Yeah, you see me I say? Yeah, man. And go on. 89 zoop. Micah sweeping me zoop. You understand? So one time him win election. He not set up but him born a bastard anyway. So when them want come and answer, she are going to break and him do it. What she are going to do? Sell out the things them. Sell the bus, sell up, privatize up one bag of things and do all that like that. Me tell you the truth. So when him do something, if you build activity and the people, oh, me love him because him do this. You have to think about what you do for the whole Jamaica. You're the Prime Minister at the time. So if you do nothing for the whole Jamaica, but you don't go do it for us, Tivoli. Oh, Tivoli, I love you because MP, but you're Prime Minister. But man do it for the whole Jamaica. When he make NHT, never make for him constituency alone. When he make Jamal, I never for him constituency alone. When the AMC come out, I never for him constituency alone. When the bastard act pass, I never for him constituency alone. See? When they make all of these things and push through all of these things of the poor people and the less fortunate. So then he never think about the constituency alone and build up something there. Can remember the house they want to build and think through that, you know. He might make for him constituency alone, he make for the whole place. Farmers are right, come down after the and give them this and all kind of things. You see me I say? So you want people visionary. You think about the whole thing, you know, think about no PMP and no JP, but you think about real leaders, if you think about them people, especially the poorer class of people. You understand? Yeah, man. Yeah, that, and I put, you can't go put Manley and say up on the bank. No, that's a disrespect. That's a disrespect for nobody, but they must take that. And them not say nothing to nobody. Oh, you go do that. Why you don't do that? And I talk about them arrival. You saw them disrespectful. You see me I say? You see me I say? Yeah, man, this is foolishness. Not all disrespect. Them just get up and do all kind of little things. And when them do them work for private sector. Them not work for us. You see me I say? The whole of that man owes him trust. A matter of fact, the man there say, all right, straight education, go straight up to university for education. You never do it with when you have dentists and you have the clinic them with doctors and nurses and everything there and ambulance too. And dentists there too. He not do it for him constituency alone, he do it for the whole of Jamaica. Saying? You could have get back, you could have get back this way, you could have get that when you have all kind of things. You do it for the country. You say, hey, them have to pay more. Backside, you have to pay more now. When you can't do this, when you can't take away one for the poor. That's why I say my plate and this is what I'm saying. When you have bastard and servant, when you're born out of wedlock, you know, and you're a father, you don't have the right for your father things, them, you know. But, you know, him come with the bastard and servant, and everybody have the same rights, and everybody, every one of them. See? Yeah, man. Your father, child, all of them have the same rights. See? One time woman now pregnant, when them pregnant, man can fire you. Can't do it again. Leave, maternity leave. Enough thing the man do, you know. Eh? Yeah, man. Enough thing him do. But when you see people like same way in a Venezuela, in front of your face, are the same thing them do. Same way people sit down and do all kind of things and how much our blood run. How much our people blood run. For please, who? I want to come push up, man, and say something when it make no sense. Then if you could have read and write and pick up the... Because the history, remember them record the history and them put it up, you know. You see when them give peace award to say about personal friendship and this and Marxists. And I know Marxists in the power country and Marxists in the Cuba. Marxists. Remember, you know, Soviet Union and America was friendly, you know, when they fight Germany, you know. And after that, and when them part up now, and them turn an enemy in a Cold War start, you can't have no friend with Soviet. So it start an extra thing. You see me I say? Yeah. So Castro and them, you draw think from Castro, Baptiste. He never good. A dictator. But the American company used to run. If you look from Baptiste. But Baptiste lock up Castro them and do all kind of things. And them let them go. Political prisoner and them come back, come fling him out. So that now draw the sharp thing of America, American company and all kind of things. And them say, embargo same time, everything by you. Lock him down. Never country for lock him down. See? But he's gonna do things. As long as they please them people about another days, it will change. You understand? Them the next with Canada too, you know. Of course. But Canada a big country where, you know, say, okay, them have certain little things and things. But them the begs with Canada. Because Canada used to deal with Castro too, you know. But them not draw like, I draw like Canada, big country. But them the begs. A man there in Canada, Prime Minister was friend. That Chulo daddy. That's the father Chulo. Yeah? Yeah. So like man did that go that way and say boom bam bam. Them just want to say, but if man did it turn, yeah. You see me I say Manley did live like how they want him to live. Not chat to Castro and leave them people and make them go and run and trample the poor and need everything. That okay. You see me I say? Yeah man. Yeah right. It should have looked like that. It shouldn't be a killing field where you can't go dig up body and them thing. The same never that go a good thing at Tivoli neither. Because Tivoli should have looked like uptown. Should have come in like nah book. If him love the people them. So you just build two little things and just have some people under bandage too. In a disguise. And say you do something we should have walked and diamond at Tivoli. See? Of course. Because that's how you penetrate the thing. You penetrate the thing that's how. You know? You know, penetrate the thing right to the whole of Jamaica. Like man, they say, hey, we can build up housing trust and make sure everybody have this. Give them back piece of land, give them this. Everybody welcome. No, we should have looked like nah, where call up the Nabrook? Eh? We should have at Cherry Gardens at Beverly, should have shot down them, build up and nice. But no, I'll be a gun down there and everything. A man love you up so much go down, so much things that are down there and all kind of things that are down there. You know, say a garrison man is a garrison and sit down in that. No chatting and no police. Move. Eh? So you keep the people them and we make them love you. But them love you and them the same life now change really. In a danship way. Eh? Yeah, no, I can't tell you nothing, you know. Can't tell me nothing, you know. Me know no foolishness. Me there, you know, keep it real, yeah. And you ever talk the truth like this. And every man will respond to if you don't love, you see, let me tell you this. You see, when you love party and put it over your country, you sell out to you know, fifth calamis. You have to love your country first, brother. You can't make a man that choose party and trick you and rob you and then you not say nothing. Eh? Him rob you and you not say nothing because you love a party. So him just rob and build the biggest house and do all kind of things and have you in a scum with beer gun round about him live uptown. When not turn this like build some nice apartment and thing if him did love one of them. More people that dig up pay dead body around the place and all kind of things and the places that, you know, will have like a fortress. I mean, you never, them ruler, them leader, they don't love you then, man. If the leader, you're a leader, you have something for do. You change that. You know, you have bullet fire. You understand? You make the people them live like, and then you to go university and everything. I get the vote and everything, you know. And you do things that you love them, but for them love and I love. For them love and I love. For them love I use. And the people them want to live so for generation, top of generation. You see me I say? You see me I say? Yeah, man. I use them, get yours, man. Simple, man. Yeah, can you use the people, them? And oh, me love me. Our people love when you step on them. When them keep it on. Yeah? Them love when them keep it down. Because you're supposed to live in that thing. You feel protection around it when police come in. Him just won't come now. You can't touch them. No murder on a down here. And then look at Bruce too. After, look how much people they down there. Down there encourage and have to drop. Eh? I'm a beg, because the people, them youth, they shouldn't have to dead. You understand? Sometimes you go to work, you know. But me as a man, myself, forget to youth, you know. Sometimes you go to work, but you need somebody to talk to you. Because look much, the most of the politicians, them are work. But them live out them life and them continue robbing and do all kind of things. But when I get to youth now, you must have the mercy upon them, use police and soldier and kill them. Me not agree with that. You see me I say? Yeah, man. If him did love the people that like him, love them, Tivoli can't stay some. Tivoli look like a couple of Beverly Hills, man. Nah, look, man. You need a power. You're nice, that's why you drive go down there, you have respect for the place. Serious to God. Not gonna fire down there. Eh? You see me I say? Tell me I tell you. See? Yeah, man. And that that's straight. That's for sure someone get used. And play a certain man, no. If you have your own destiny, you go in and you feel good and you sleep with the window and door open and you're nice and all the place nice. Everybody will just want to live so everybody has to you. And I look and as a prime minister, you want everybody live nice too. Not just in the community alone. And so build up, that's not build up. Too much dead body and piece of this and all kind of thing. That's not build up. It's like you build a fortress. If you just do what I do and them, if you just back vote, forget vote. That when Bruce are coming, they must say, me need Bruce down here, so you know, because you're at the headquarters, backside. No prime minister, you have to come from here, so. Don't go think that don't stay when there. But they have to come from here, so how do it? You come with prime, all that are foolishness, that's for sure, you. You don't want to keep the people them in the dark. And people them for just think, you know, how them a live to, you know. You understand? Them for think how them a live, man. Better than that, man. Like man going now, run out. That's why I go still. Saying, but you want your kids them, you want to live in a peace. You don't want no more war. You don't want no more people that get shot. You don't want no program. Should I no program? I don't want to live on no program. I don't live on the program, you know, brother. Can't do that, you know. A man call me, I have to know what I say and say what I do. I'm big, man. I don't have no time for the foolishness. You see me there? Yeah. No, I dependent, brother. Carlos, remember, so we're not independent or dependent, you know. So them get handles, them tell you what to do and all kind of things. And when you think so say I gotta do good, a bad for Tivoli. Cause right now it should have diamond. Mackenzie not do nothing fit down there either. You go run down there and say boom bam bam and then, you know, get to the clan out because when you stay that way there, it's okay. You're there near This so if don't a mall build up, this should have build up nice that people just want to buy a house and your house get expensive. Not a bullet of fire down there and nothing at all, like no gun. Supposed to nice. The hospital nice, the downtown that's supposed to nice. You see me I say? But no, you say it's there? And then that mean them keep up on a level there. Them just come give some belly full. Yeah. And that's it. And them know so I mean I have to do nothing, I have to win. People have to come out, come vote. So you think them are gonna change? Me look the man them well which when them get old. You know like you get old and you know say one day after my time and you know want some people rise up that everything alright that when we're not there. Them not think about that, them I think for grab same way. Them are rob same way. Yeah, me just there, you know, lonesome. Hey, that's why I have to keep it 3 days, sir. Me there, yeah. Lonesome money. Bless up, yeah? Yeah, man. Welcome to the school, you know. Yeah, man. There, man. Up.